Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time we're reviewing on Wonder Woman, issue 23.2 Firstborn comic review. Now as you know, this is part of the New 52. This was before DC Rebirth brought back older elements, and we see Zeus and Hera's first child, and so on. So it starts off how, in Los Angeles, three girls are doing graffiti work and saying, "Have you ever been in love?" "Yes, unfortunately. More times than I'd bother to count." "But that's bull." "I wish it were, but it's true. Love is something that comes easy. Runs in the family, I'm afraid." And so he points out what's running in the car, and pretty much lets out the firstborn, who pretty much, no doubt, bled all through the car. And like, who's? "That's why I need you. I know next to nothing about him, other than he's my brother. I never seen him before." And so he does something to the three girls, and says, "Tell me, little oracles." And it turns out that Zeus saw that Hera gave birth to Zeus's first child, and asked a witch to dispose of it, and Hera pleaded to the gods, to the witch, to not take the child's life. And so mainly the firstborn was left with hyenas and so. And this kind of reminds me a bit of Tarzan also. And so the parent defends it, and later pretty much takes on other threats like lions, and eventually grows up to have slaughtered the whole lion pack. And meanwhile, in a frozen country, probably Saxon origin, two men see him both and thinking it's a joke, and then see a whole army of hyena beast humanoids. No doubtly slept with a whole bunch of animals, which kind of feels a bit disturbing. And so taking on threats and so on, and eventually building his empire on blood, fear, bones, and eventually conquering everything. And Apollo, well, listening to everything going on, saying, "I'll bet. I've always found it amusing the way one's nature can lead to one's downfall." And so turns out that Firstborn wanted to go on for golden-tempered Zeus, saying, "I am the one with no name, the crippler of souls, the firstborn. I won't be ignored any longer. I've taken your world, and now I'll take your throne." And so this kind of causes Zeus to get angry, and causes a massive tidal wave, drowning the firstborn's army, and with father and son meeting for the first time in years, and him spitting at his feet. And so he was cast down into the world above, and Apollo finally knows more about the firstborn, and takes him back into his car, and leaves, well, a painting saying, "It's just getting started." And yeah, this is the story of the firstborn. What do I think? Definitely not bad for a Villain Month's issue, and definitely feels interesting, so I definitely give this a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright, so Comic Reviewer here, signing out.